Break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
The East All-Stars trailing. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Pass to Brunson. This one for three. Here's Iverson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anthony. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The line for the East All-Stars, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. That one's no good. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the East All.
16. The East All-Stars, 17.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
East ball.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim. Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Now, here is James. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The East All-Stars leading. Here's Iverson. Another shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Pass to connect. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Connect, got 5 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Anthony. Now, here is James. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And it's Bird missing. Oh, deflected. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pulls up. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. He's got 9.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Now a timeout called by the East All-Stars. And the East All-Stars making a change here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Iverson. Here's Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds. The West All-Stars will have it. The West All-Stars with the lead. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And here's Curry for three. First shot won't go.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And here's Connect outside.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Kept alive. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:24 left in the first half of this game.
And that's playing big right there. Jackhammers it down.
Went up with some bad intentions. Wow, that had some power on it. Now here's Curry. Still without a bucket. And stolen by Anthony. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Iverson. They get the rebound. Here's Porzingis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The East All-Stars trailing. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got his first points of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And that one's good. Connect.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Curry. Takes it inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Anthony right side. Over Antetokounmpo. Anthony misses. Here's Iverson. Releases. Misses the baby hook.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
And that one's good. Connect. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the West All-Stars. They lead by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
East All-Stars foul. Allen Iverson. First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the East
On the wing,
All-Stars,
Bryant.
Larry Bird.
From 15 feet away. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Anthony with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Anthony feeling it out a bit. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Anthony's got 5.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Looking to get it going. And it's Brunson missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but
Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
The drive by. Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Allen Iverson.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And it's Connect missing. And the East All-Stars with possession. 9-point game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Here's Iverson. 3-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
On the wing, Bryant. It's tipped.
Timeout West All-Stars.
Time called here. The West All-Stars want to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Time called here. The West All-Stars want to talk it over.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And the basket by Curry.
3 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Pass to Connect.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lets it go. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The East All-Stars trailing. Iverson can't hit. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game. The West All-Stars with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. And stolen by Brunson.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
The steal, the break, the hoop. Brunson, he's just doing it all on his own.
From 6 feet away, they kick it out to Porzingis. James with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a three.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
On the wing, Curry fires the three. James with the rebound. The West All-Stars with the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Here's the break. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Iverson.
Powerful.
Yes!
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure.
East All-Stars foul.
From about 19, these are his first free throws of the game.
Third team foul. At the line for two, Carmelo Anthony.
The free throw drops for Anthony. And Anthony drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Curry. All alone. Got it.
Del Curry.
Curry's got 9 points. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Anthony. That one's wide left.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Three-pointer. And the miss. And so it's the West All-Stars.
Your West All-Stars, 51. The East All-Stars, 44.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the East All-Stars with possession. They trail by 7. Pass to Brunson. Right side Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Here's Anthony with the drive. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range. Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
James, left side. Kept alive by the West All-Stars. The shot, no good. And so here are the East All-Stars. 7-point differential.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Shooting for the East All-Stars, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for two.
That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. James outside. There's the strength of the king.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Stolen by Bryant. From deep three-point land. Has to connect. Second chance effort. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by James. Iverson.
Allen Iverson. Assistant.
Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
He misses the free throw.
Standing at 7-3, we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. Buries it from three.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
And here's Connect outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Anthony outside. James outside. Pass to Connect. The three ball. Porzingis grabs the board.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by James. Here's Connect. Shoots it from the corner. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. The East All-Stars trailing. The three is up. LeBron with the rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And he comes up with a bucket. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter. And there's a minute 45 left. In the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Porzingis. And there's a 3-second violation. The West All-Stars with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to James.
Look, everybody always wants to compliment LeBron James on the glass. Well, he should be. He's huge, but he knows how to use that body effectively.
For three, Porzingis. And Bryant pulls it down. The West All-Stars with the lead. It's James on the wing. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Anthony. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The corner shot falls for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coach likes that look, and Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner. Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The shot's good on the assist by James.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by LeBron. Time called here. The West All-Stars want to talk it over. They're ahead by 13. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. West All-Stars with the ball. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Time called here. The West All-Stars want to talk it over. They're on top by 13. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connect.
East ball.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And out of bounds. The West All-Stars will have it.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
It's James on the wing.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from James. Here's Bird. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Second shot opportunity. And so the West All-Stars take this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is...